thousands of Einsteins. So this is our call to action, to ask more questions. And we believe AI can actually serve humanity. We believe AI can be used as a tool to propel humanity forward. Thank you. This whole started on the 15th of October. The Medical Research Council Unit, the Gambia, part of the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine Hackathon. It took 3 days or 72 hours, and the goal was simple, but not easy, to build something that could actually make a difference in healthcare. Now, I came in with confidence, like yeah, I've done machine learning work before, I've trained models, I know this stuff, but day one gave us an insane level of tough time. Now, I will talk about what our main problem for our challenge was later in this video, but the problem we were given was about pneumonia detection using chest x-rays specifically for children. And that's not just some academic exercise. Pneumonia is still taking children's lives in Africa today. It accounts for around 16% of deaths in kids under 5. And sometimes it's just because diagnosis came late. So this wasn't one of those win a medal type of problems. This was a real problem. Now, day one ended around 6 p.m. Everyone packed up, said, "See you tomorrow," and left. But I couldn't. The model wasn't even running properly yet, and our dataset was so messy, and the clock was moving whether we were ready or not. So I stayed in the office that day, just me and my laptop and the sound of the AC. I remember looking at the code thinking, bro, if this doesn't work tomorrow, we are so cooked. I left around midnight, 12 a.m., and honestly, I still don't know if we'd get it right. Now, day 2 came in with some coffee and hopes, but the real challenge now was the dataset. So this was the problem. We had 3 classes: normal, infiltrate, and consolidation. And consolidation, the most dangerous one, was only 12% of the dataset, meaning the model could ignore it and still look like it's doing a good job. This gave us an insane level of tough time. That's why we use something called weighted loss functions, which basically means if the model misclassifies the rare serial cases, punish it even harder. And slowly, our PneumoniaNet model started learning what mattered. That was the time I felt like, okay, we might actually have something in here. Now, day 3 didn't feel like coding anymore. It felt like building, checking GradCamp, heat maps, and seeing the model actually look at the lungs, not the edges and not the random noises. Now, we knew it wasn't perfect. We knew it wouldn't replace doctors, but it could help screen faster. And in real hospitals, time matters. We submitted and then we waited. A few days later, we got the news our team had made it to the finals and we'd be presenting at the OIC Conference Center. That one email changed everything. The nerves kicked in. Presenting is a different challenge because now it's not just about the model works. It's, do people understand why this matters? Do they trust it, or is it responsible? So we rehearsed, we edited our slides, rehearsed again, fixed one line, and rehearsed again. On the day of the presentation, the OIC Center was full. Researchers, doctors, industry people who don't care about your code, they care about impact. We presented PneumoniaNet not as a solution to replace anyone, but as a tool to support early diagnosis where expertise is limited. And when we finished, I felt so at peace. Like whether we win or not, we did the work honestly, and I was so proud of myself and the team. We took 2nd place, and I'm genuinely happy about that, not because of ranking, but because this showed me something important. You don't need the perfect lab or the perfect equipment or the perfect environment to start. You just start where you are. You learn while moving. You iterate and the work grows. So yeah, this was the MRCG hackathon journey. Tiring, meaningful, frustrating, and exciting. To my team, thank you for pushing with me. To the organizers and mentors, thank you for the opportunity. And to anyone watching this, especially young builders in the Gambia, remember that your ideas don't need to be perfect to matter. Just start where you are, and Alhamdulillah always.